Before the sun climbed over the horizon this morning, before my feet touched the floor, before a single thought formed in my mind, you were already awake, already working, already moving on my behalf. And so this morning I come with a heart wide open, not because I have to, but because I want to, because there is nowhere else I would rather be than here, in this quiet place, laying my life before the one who breathed it into me. I think about the deepest thing you have ever done for me, and it is not the small mercies, though I am grateful for those too. It is the cross. It is the blood. It is the moment when you looked at my brokenness, my failures, my shame, the things I hide even from myself. And instead of turning away, you leaned in. You took my place. You carried what I could never carry, and you called it love. I did not deserve it. I could never earn it. And yet, you gave it freely, without condition, without hesitation. And that truth alone should be enough to keep me on my knees for the rest of my life. Because a love like that does not ask to be understood. It only asks to be received. And today, I receive it again. Fresh, new, like it is the very first time I have ever heard it. Thank you for the nights you carried me when I did not even know I was being carried. Thank you for the doors you closed that I cried over, only to realize years later that you were protecting me from a version of my life that would have destroyed me. Thank you for the prayers you answered in ways I did not recognize at the time, wrapped in disappointment, wrapped in delay, wrapped in silence, but never wrapped in absence, because you were never absent, you were never late, you were simply working on a timeline my eyes could not yet see. I think about where I could have ended up, the paths I almost walked, the choices that could have unraveled everything, and I know now that it was not my own strength that kept me. It was your hand, quiet and steady, holding me together when I was falling apart on the inside while smiling on the outside. And for that I say thank you. Thank you from the deepest place in my chest. Thank you, in a way words were never fully built to carry, because gratitude like this cannot be contained in language. It can only be lived out, breath by breath, day by day, choice by choice. And now I turn my heart toward what is coming, because the same God who did the deepest thing in my past is not finished. You are not a God of yesterday only. You are a God of what is next. And I believe, I truly believe, that you are preparing rooms I have not entered yet, opening doors I cannot yet see, aligning people and moments and breakthroughs that will make sense only when I look back and realize this season of waiting was never wasted. It was preparation. It was refinement. It was you, building something in me before you released something to me. I release every fear about the future into your hands this morning, every anxious thought about what tomorrow holds, every worry about provision, about health, about relationships, about purpose. I lay it all down, because you have never failed me, not once, not in the moments I understood, and not in the moments I did not. And if you carried me this far, I know without a shadow of doubt that you will carry me the rest of the way. I ask now for covering, Father, not because I am afraid, but because I am wise enough to know that I was never meant to walk unprotected. So I ask you to cover my mind this morning. Guard my thoughts from anything that does not come from you. Silence the voices of doubt, comparison, bitterness, and fear before they even have a chance to take root. Let my thoughts today be filtered through your truth and your truth alone. I ask you to cover my body, strengthen it, heal what needs healing, protect it from sickness, from accident, from anything that would try to cut short the purpose you placed inside me. Let this body be a vessel that carries your glory for many more years to come. I ask you to cover my heart, protect it from people and situations designed to wound it, protect it from becoming hard, from becoming bitter, from closing itself off to love because of old pain. Let my heart remain soft, tender, and open, even after everything it has walked through. I ask you to cover my home. Let it be a place of peace. Let no weapon formed against it prosper. Let angels stand watch at every door and every window. Let the atmosphere inside these walls be saturated with your presence, so that anyone who enters feels it immediately. I ask you to cover my family, the ones near me and the ones far away, the ones who know you and the ones who do not yet. Draw them close, protect their steps, guard their hearts, and let not one of us be lost. Let not one of us walk away from the covering you have already provided through the blood. I ask you to cover my finances, my work, every assignment you have placed in my hands. Let integrity mark everything I do. Let provision flow in ways that surprise me. Let doors open that no man can shut, and let doors close that were never meant for me to walk through. I ask you to cover my relationships. Surround me with people who sharpen me, who speak truth in love, who celebrate me without envy, and correct me without cruelty, and remove from my life anyone who was only ever assigned to slow me down or pull me away from who you are calling me to become. I ask for the covering of the blood over every plan of the enemy against my life today. I do not fear what tomorrow holds, because I know who holds tomorrow, and no scheme formed in darkness can stand against the light that lives inside me. And now, out of everything I have prayed, I want to speak some things over my own life, not because words are magic, but because your word tells me that life and death are in the power of the tongue. And I choose life this morning. I choose to agree with what you say about me instead of what my circumstances have tried to convince me is true. I declare that I am not who I used to be. The old patterns, the old cycles, the old ways of thinking that kept me small and afraid, they do not define me anymore. I am being made new every single day. And today is another step forward, not backward. I declare that I am chosen, not by accident, not as an afterthought, but on purpose, with intention. You knew exactly what you were doing when you formed me, and nothing about my life is a mistake. I declare that I am strong, even in the seasons where I feel weak. Your strength is made perfect in my weakness, so I do not have to pretend to have it all together. I can be honest about my struggles and still walk in victory, because the victory was never dependent on my own strength in the first place. I declare that I am loved, fully, completely, without condition, not because of what I do or what I accomplish, but simply because I belong to you, and that love is not going anywhere. It does not fluctuate with my performance. It is constant, it is steady, it is unshakable. I declare that this is a new day filled with new mercy. Whatever happened yesterday, whatever mistakes I made, whatever words I regret, whatever opportunities I missed, they do not have the final say. Today is a fresh page, and I am walking into it with my head lifted and my shoulders back. I declare breakthrough over every area of my life that has felt stuck. I declare that what has been delayed is not denied. I declare that the very thing I have been believing for is closer than it has ever been, even if I cannot see it yet. Even if the evidence has not shown up yet, I choose to trust the process and trust the one who is orchestrating it. I declare that fear has no authority over my life. Anxiety does not get to dictate my decisions, and worry does not get to steal my peace, because peace is my inheritance. It was purchased for me, and I walk in it starting right now, in this very moment. I declare that my voice matters, my presence matters, my gifts matter, and I will stop shrinking myself to make others comfortable. I was created to take up space in the world in the exact way you designed me to. I declare abundance over my life, not just financially, though I welcome that too, but abundance of joy, abundance of peace, abundance of relationships that pour into me rather than drain me, abundance of purpose that wakes me up excited instead of dreading the day ahead. I declare healing over anything in my body that is not functioning the way it was designed to. I declare wholeness over anything in my mind that has been fragmented by trauma or grief or disappointment. I declare restoration over anything in my life that feels broken beyond repair, because nothing is beyond repair in your hands. Nothing is too far gone. Nothing is too damaged. You specialize in resurrection. You specialize in taking what looks dead and breathing life back into it. I declare that I will finish what I started, the dreams I have been carrying, the visions I have been holding on to even when no one else could see them. They will not die in me. They will come to pass, in your timing, in your way, but they will come to pass. I declare gratitude as my default posture, even on the hard days, even when things do not make sense. I choose to find something to thank you for, because gratitude keeps my heart soft and my perspective right. I declare that today I will be a light wherever I go, that my presence will bring peace instead of chaos, encouragement instead of discouragement, and that somehow, in some small way, someone's day will be better because our paths crossed. I declare that I am not walking through this life alone. I never have been and I never will be. You go before me. You stand behind me. You walk beside me. And your presence is the one constant I can hold on to, no matter what this day brings. So as I step into these next 24 hours, I do it with confidence, not in myself, but in you. I do it with peace, not because everything is figured out, but because I trust the one who has already figured it out. I do it with joy, not because life is perfect, but because my joy was never meant to be dependent on perfect circumstances in the first place. Thank you for this day. Thank you for breath in my lungs. Thank you for another chance to walk this journey with you. Thank you for the deepest thing you have already done, and thank you in advance for everything you are still going to do. I trust you with my morning. I trust you with my afternoon. I trust you with my evening. I trust you with my whole life. And before I close this time with you, I want to sit a little longer in the weight of who you are, because there is something about slowing down, something about refusing to rush through gratitude that changes the way a whole day unfolds. I think about all the versions of me that could have existed if you had not stepped in. The version that stayed broken, the version that never healed, the version that gave up when everything felt impossible. And I am not that version today, because you refused to let me go. You pursued me even when I was running. You waited for me even when I was too proud to turn around. And that kind of patience is not something I take lightly. I think about the people you placed in my life at exactly the right moment. The ones who spoke life when I was ready to speak death over myself. The ones who prayed for me when I did not have the strength to pray for myself. And I thank you for every single one of them, for the way you use ordinary people to carry out extraordinary rescue missions. I think about the mistakes I have made, the times I chose my own way over yours, the times I said things I regret and did things I am still working through in my heart. And instead of holding those things over me, you met me with grace every single time. Grace that I still do not fully understand. Grace that does not make sense by the world's standards. And I receive that grace again this morning, not as a license to keep failing, but as fuel to keep growing. Let this day be marked by your presence in every conversation I have. Let your wisdom guide every decision, both the big ones and the small ones, because I know that the small decisions made in obedience are often the ones that shape the biggest outcomes. Let me be quick to listen and slow to speak. Let me extend patience to people who are difficult to love. Let me see others the way you see them, not through the lens of their worst moments, but through the lens of their potential, because that is exactly how you have always looked at me. Give me discernment today to know when to speak and when to stay silent, when to move forward and when to wait, when to hold on and when to let go, because I know that timing matters to you, and I do not want to rush ahead of what you are doing, nor do I want to lag behind out of fear. I ask for boldness today, not the kind of boldness that is loud for the sake of being loud, but the kind that comes from deep security in who I am in you, the kind that allows me to stand firm in truth, even when it is unpopular, even when it costs me comfort, even when it means standing alone. I ask for humility to match that boldness, because I never want confidence in you to turn into arrogance about myself. I want to remain teachable, correctable, and soft toward conviction for as long as I live. I think about the dreams still sitting dormant inside me, the ones I have been afraid to speak out loud because they feel too big, too far out of reach, too impossible given where I currently stand. And I bring those dreams to you this morning, not asking you to shrink them down to something more manageable, but asking you to expand my faith to match the size of what you have already placed within me. I refuse to apologize for dreaming big, because I did not create the size of the vision. You did. And if you are the one who planted it, then you are also the one who will bring it to pass, in your way and in your perfect timing. I release comparison this morning. I release the habit of measuring my life against someone else's timeline, someone else's success, someone else's blessings, because my race was never meant to look like anyone else's race. My calling was never meant to unfold the way someone else's calling unfolds. And I trust that the path you have me on, even with its detours and delays, is exactly the path that will bring me to where I am supposed to be. I speak peace over every relationship that has felt strained lately. I ask for reconciliation where it is needed, wisdom where communication has broken down, and the courage to have honest conversations instead of allowing distance to grow into resentment. I speak protection over my children, over the generations coming after me, whether they are here now or still to come. I declare that the cycles of pain, addiction, dysfunction, and brokenness that may have followed my family for generations stop here. They stop with me, because I refuse to pass down what was never meant to be inherited. And instead, I choose to build a legacy of faith, of love, of resilience, and of unwavering trust in you. I thank you in advance for the testimonies I have not even lived yet, the stories I will one day tell about how you brought me through this exact season, how what looked impossible became possible, how what looked like an ending was actually a beginning in disguise. I choose today to walk in expectation instead of dread, to wake up each morning believing that something good is going to happen instead of bracing myself for the worst, because faith does not ignore reality. Faith simply refuses to let reality have the final word when you are still writing the story. Let my life be a reflection of your goodness, so clearly that people cannot help but ask what makes me different. And let my answer always point straight back to you, because none of this, not the strength, not the peace, not the joy, not the breakthroughs, none of it was ever about me. It has always been about what you can do through a life that is fully surrendered. So here I am again, surrendered, grateful, expectant, and covered, walking into this day not because I have to, but because I get to, carrying your presence with me into every room I enter, every conversation I have, every decision I make, trusting that the same hands that formed the universe are the same hands holding my life together right now. And that is more than enough. That has always been more than enough. And so it is.